We're making a dragon and a mushroom house.
Not those kind of mushrooms.
You said dragon and mushroom house. That's a mushroom. That's a dragon.
Okay.
Hey folks, welcome back to our channel.
Hello.
So this week is our third video in the BB Craft series.
It is.
Where we joined the YouTube program. Now, if you're wondering what that is, if you have a YouTube channel and you've got 100 subscribers or more, you can contact them and you can get free products in exchange for doing videos. So this is us showing you a product that we got for free, and it's our video. So anything that we use will be in the links down below. And BB Craft also were very kind enough to give us a 10% discount code, and that is down below. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the important information, the salient details out of the way. Now it's on to our usual
ramblings.
Our usual ramblings, yes.
Okay.
Do stick around, because our usual ramblings usually do ramble.
They do tend to go off on quite a tangent.
Well, I don't. I stick to subject. I am very good at that. You, however, off you trot. So what are you making?
Mushroom.
Can I just say, that purple is divine.
So those are the tiny Turner pigments.
I know.
And so I've used Poison. It is really, really nice colour.
To be fair, there isn't a colour that we got from that series that I don't like.
No.
At all.
No.
I mean, they are literally stunning.
Yeah, they are. So I'm just doing I don't know what you call them. The little, what do you call those knobbly things?
Knobbly things.
Yeah, the ones that I've just put.
The knobbly things.
Okay, the
knobbly bits of the mushroom.
Okay, well that's the official name. So I've done that, and then I thought I'll give it a go and put a bit of neon around
the border.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How well it comes out, I don't know.
Okay.
But I just thought, why not?
Okay. Okay.
I just thought, mushrooms could be like a little radioactive mushroom.
Why is it that when you think mushrooms, you instantly go radioactive?
I don't like mushrooms.
That's just not natural. Everybody likes mushrooms. They're yummy.
No.
They are super yummy.
No. They should all just be chucked in the bin.
I can't even talk to you when you're like this.
So, so I've done that, and then I just thought, I'm just going to Mica the rest of it.
You're using the tiniest brush that you could find, I'm sure.
Yeah, but you only need a tiny bit of that stuff, and I was...
Well, you're on the Let's Resin stuff now.
I am.
Let's Resin chameleon powders.
Yeah.
Also love them.
That's because they're really nice.
They are really nice.
And I thought... so this is the mint, because I thought, mushroom?
It's not really mint. It doesn't make me think mint, though, if I'm honest. I don't think their naming system is particularly good. Because I don't look at that and go, that's a mint colour, that's minty green.
No. Okay.
But maybe that's just me?
No. So this was the magenta.
Yeah, that's a really nice colour.
And I thought, I'm just going to cover the lot. So, so I just did the whole lot with I did that bit in the magenta. And then I did a bit of blending in the bottom bit.
More blending.
More blending, yes. Because that's what
you're a right blender.
That's us blending artists do.
Is that so?
This is true. Yep.
Okay.
So there's a little bit of magenta there. Then I used a little bit of the blue.
Is that blue?
Yeah.
It's not called blue though, is it?
That's definitely blue.
It's not called blue, I'm sure.
It's probably not, but
I think it's called grape.
And then I tried the neon. I didn't like it, so I just did a bit of the purple.
We're going to have to do some neon stuff soon, because we got the neons because we really fancied having some neons, and as yet we've not really used them.
No. Okay.
I feel
I could do a neons.
We're going to have to do some neon stuff soon.
So this is so I've done that, and then the top bit, there's quite a big top. So
why are you showing everybody all the rubbish that we put in?
And then there's your little Lego man, and then he's going in there as well.
Oh, you did not. Kirk, you are a crazy person. Oh. You know that, don't you?
I don't know what you mean.
You're just nut job. You're a nut job.
I was saving resin.
But it was just the way that you walk. Never mind. Okay, move on. Move on.
Well, that was one of the remnants of your horror project. So that was his. That
was his final fate.
Yes.
Yes. The whole thing will be recycled, won't it?
Yeah.
And then this is
the dragon.
Well, on the BB Craft website, it's actually called a dinosaur.
It does say dinosaur, but
I feel it looks like a dragon.
Yeah.
So from here on, we'll be calling it dragon, but technically it is the dinosaur.
I think from here on, we should call it Eric.
We're not calling it Eric.
So
you can call him Dean.
So I am using the Inferno on Eric's spine. And
yes, that was a deep sigh.
I'm so used to them. So so I just thought I would use the Inferno on that bit, and I thought it's really nice mould. To be fair,
I was just going to say, what's the quality of the mould like?
It feels like a really nice mould.
Yeah.
It's very, very thick. It's very heavy. And
I thought it felt really expensive.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not, but I thought it felt really expensive.
Yeah, no, it's and then I've gone for the. I can't remember which one that was.
That looks like Arcane.
I'd used quite a fair few, and I did at some point. I think it was the other one, was actually put them onto the camera. And then I forgot on this one. I was just so excited to Mica, Eric, that I forgot.
Oh dear!
But as you can see, as I'm doing it, the detail in there is really, really good. It's really nice. And this one's. I think that's the Nether.
Is Nether a purple one?
It's like a. Yeah, I'm sure that's the Nether one. Or might be.
I thought Nether was a green one.
I will dig them out.
No, Wiccan and. Oh, we're going to have to look now, aren't we?
Yeah.
Just a nuisance. You should just know these things.
Well. No.
Well, what?
That's what I've got you for.
I'm not your secretary.
Yes, you are.
No.
You're my personal assistant.
No. Yeah. Can't argue with that, can
I? No, you can't. So, so I'm just going through and just microing it, and it was really, really nice and easy to mic it. The only thing I struggled with was the wing on the right hand side.
Yeah.
I couldn't see where the wing stopped and the leg started, and so I did struggle a little bit there. So I'm not sure whether I actually got it all correct. But once I've done one, I can have a look and see.
You can have a look and you can see it, yeah.
And then it was just filling it. I didn't use any of your
rubbish.
No, because it was
it's quite. Although it's quite a thick and heavy mould, it's quite shallow, isn't it? It's not a deep mould.
What I
the other
did
one's
find,
not a deep mould, but
the head, there's loads of little like spikes.
Yeah.
So I had to give it a good squid just to make sure, and even after that I don't think they came out it didn't pull all of them out.
Did it not?
So you'll see from the Demould.
Oh, is this the Demould?
No.
Okay.
So I don't know whether it was I put it on the leveling table because I noticed on the bottom right it started to come out. Now I don't know whether that's because my table's not level or what, but so I put it on the leveling board just to see.
And it carried on.
It did, but not as much. So I just put a lollipop sticker under there just so that it stayed in where it's supposed to. And then this is the demould of the mushroom. Now the mushroom, the lid, I really struggled to actually get it out of the mould.
Did you?
I don't know whether it was because I topped it up too much. No,
water in it.
No,
soapy water.
No, I did not.
Because we had a top tip.
We did soapy water. Yeah, I purposely didn't use the isopropyl just for that reason. But once I got the...
If you're honest, you don't know where the soapy water bottle is, do you?
Yeah, it's down there.
Okay.
Yeah. So once I'd got one of the edges done, it did come out.
Once you broke the seal, they're okay to come out, but yeah.
And then the bottom bit was fine. That came out really, really easily. And
oh, look at that colour.
Yeah. As you might see there, the blending was really good. And the moulds came out clean. There was nothing on there. But yeah, so that's the bottom. That bit there was when I turned the mould back inside.
Yeah.
I'd taken a bit of the mica in off, but it was just easier to mica when it was like that. And then that's the
oh, it looks really nice.
Lid.
See that doesn't say minty green to me.
It is green,
but it is green.
Yeah,
but it doesn't say minty green. But that I do like that.
Yeah, I wasn't sure whether they would go together, but and then those are bits of remnants of the stuff that I chucked in there. So you've got the little star in there, which I thought was a really good effect. To be fair.
Yeah, it looks like a fairy mark or something.
Yeah, I don't know if I can replicate that, but
probably
if I can, I think that's really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, inside there is the remains of your Lego men.
Yeah, well, at least they've gone to a good use.
Yeah, yes, they have.
But no, that's really pretty. I like that. It's a really nice.
I was really
mould.
pleased with it, to be fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's me just having a look at the top of the mould to see whether there was that little start moon shape in there, because I didn't know whether it was just a happy accident or whether it was actually in there on purpose.
I think that's a happy accident.
I think it is, and I'm really pleased with it.
Yeah.
Never to be replicated again.
Yeah, it's one of a kind.
Yeah.
Well, that's the beauty of resin, isn't it? It's everything you do is one of a kind. Resin does what resin does.
And what's that do?
Whatever it likes.
Oh. But no, I was really...
Within guidelines.
Within guidelines, yeah. No, I was really pleased with that. So,
yeah.
I look forward to actually doing that again, but maybe doing something... Because you're going to do it in Aquacast, aren't you?
I am going to do it in Aquacast when I can do Aquacast again.
Now, the dragon...
I bet that demolded lovely.
That was really nice to demold.
It's a very soft mould, that one.
Yeah. I had to... pry it out because of all the details in there. See there, look, it didn't actually. I don't know whether it just didn't get in there, but look at that, it was beautiful.
That is really, really nice. And again, it's called a dinosaur. So if you look in our description, it's down as the dinosaur, but I think it looks like a dragon. To be quite honest with you, so
definitely dragon.
I would call it dragon.
Yeah,
but it is a dinosaur. And don't forget, there is that 10% off. And if you have a YouTube channel with 100 subscribers or more, or you're coming up to 100, then do check out the YouTube program, because it is really good. You get a couple of free molds in exchange for doing some videos.
Three videos.
Yeah, and I think it's been well worth it, and I think the quality of the stuff that we've got has been really good.
I think it's really good. Yeah.
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 I was quite impressed, definitely. Anyway, thank you for sticking with us. We'll pop some glamour shots at the end, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we will see you in the next one.
Yep.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.